Hi everyone. I'm just doing one or two more things before I'm done. Also, yeah, I see you noticed the stream title. Just a couple of keyboard smashes and that was taken care of. I need to do some stuff and things. Okay, let me see. Just need this one last little alert notification. Who's what's it? Ugh. I am still greatly struggling from Dasik, which is quite annoying because this is my third week I'm going on where I'm ill. It's not ideal. Mostly just my nose right now. My nose is being quite annoying. Very I don't know how to explain it. It's a very scrongly nose. Scrongly nose. Uh don't worry, I'm figuring out my life right now. I'm good. Okay, now let's actually proper be set up. Proper be set up. It only takes me way longer than it should to set up for stream because I don't set up for it before I stream, I just go. You know, if I ever set up before stream, I'd probably be dangerous. I hope I am loud enough for people. I always worry about that. My audio is so weird because sometimes I'll turn it up and then I'll be a decent volume, and then a week later I won't be a decent volume, but I haven't messed with the volume settings at all, and then all of a sudden I'll be really quiet and I have no idea why that is. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, hello. We're gonna be doing art today, if you couldn't tell by the title. Okay, let me kind of arrange this properly so that I can figure things out. I'm gonna have to move off of Stream Elements. It's crazy, but I'm gonna have to move away from Stream Elements, which is where all my overlays are on. But I can't be on there anymore because they're like actively promoting AI stuff, and I can't be a part of that. So I gotta remove all of my overlays from there and figure out somewhere else to have my overlays. But like, I wouldn't know where else to go for overlays, you know? I'm very sniffly. Where's my art program? Yes. No? Yes. Maybe. No. There it is. Okay. I have shortcuts and I can never find my shortcuts. Isn't that odd? What? Gosh, I wish I was more motivated to work on my 5.0. Ah, it would be so nice because then I could just and then knock it out and then ba-boom. I think I'm the only one that knows what I'm saying right now. That's fine. I need to sneeze. I don't want to though. I don't want to sneeze. We're fighting it. Okay, let's open this one, right? Right? No. Right? Yes. That one. Wait. Also, I'm gonna have to replace the chippy chippy chappa chappa sound because every time that plays on any of my streams, it gets like banned in a few countries on YouTube. I don't know why, but it does. So I should start doing something about that. Okay. So, when last we left off, where's my overlay? When last we left off, that's a black screen. When last we left off, I had done this one for the character redesigns. I have one more left from the 17th of September, and then I can finally move on to the 22nd of September. And then after that, there's one on the 30th, and then someone just put in for one. And then I'll be done, which means I have, after this one that I'm going to do today, hold on, I can do this math. 4. I have 4 left. I swear I'm almost done soon, and then I'll be able to move on and do other things. I'm not going crazy. I'm fine. I'm probably peaking a lot right now. That's one of the biggest sacrifices in me turning up my volume is that I end up peaking and then I don't know, like no one hears me. But yeah, we did this lovely artwork the last time. Why is it clicked in? Why are we clicky right now? What is this? Oh! I didn't do that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Actually, ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。I'm gonna find it. Wow, wow, where is it? Hold on, I'll find it. Got it? Ah! It's gotta be this, right? Okay, I'm gonna move this over a little bit, and then maybe... Oh, it's still off from the mouse. Okay, so maybe if I... Looks like I need to move it up and over? That's closer to it. It's like it needs to go up a little more. I'm trying to align it. Oh, you're gonna play it again? Okay, look, I actually have it close to my, pen thingy now. I actually have it close to where it's supposed to be. Let's go. It's not exact, but it's better. Okay. Anyways, this is what we worked on the last time. I'm fine. We're fighting it. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, hello. But yeah, so basically, today I'm gonna be working on a different one. Da da da. I'm not gonna lie. I really like how this one turned out though. For the hair, I went for a more like purpley brown. I think it turned out pretty good. It actually made the hair kind of like tied in the back. Very floofy. I can work with floofy hair. That's something I pride myself in, is floofy hair. No, I walked over my keyboard when I made the title. No indoor kitter-catters. Yet. If I have my own house, I might have one. I would like to have one indoor kitty. It would just be nice. However, I know you have to like pay separate fees for if you want to have a pet, if you live like in an apartment or something, which is really annoying because like I don't want to pay extra fees. I just want to have the pet. It's disappointing. But yeah. I'm fine. As you can tell, whenever I say I'm fine, I'm not actually, but I will be eventually, possibly, maybe one day. I've been sick for over 2 weeks. Okay, we're gonna merge these layers together so I can just kind of put it away. Da, 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 da. Oh, this one has the ruler on it. Do I need the ruler? I don't know if I need the ruler. I think I'll be fine without the ruler. Probably. Maybe, perhaps. Anyways, let's make the paper a normal color. And by normal, I mean gray. Gray paper. That's too bright. I don't like it. Darker. There we go. I feel better about that. I don't think I need the ruler. We're gonna flip that off. We have the sketch. The sketch actually turned out pretty good. I think the key to sketching, which is something I don't do very often but need to improve on, is to be really lazy with it. The lazier I am with the sketching, the more loose and fluid the sketch feels. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing. Hold it in. Hold it in. No. I couldn't do it. Couldn't hold in the cough. Okay. Now, let's put this bad boy away, and then we can start working on the last one from the 17th of September, which hopefully I will finish today, but given my track record, probably not. It's probably going to take me at least 2 art streams, or finishing it off stream, which I might do, because I really want to get through these really quickly so I can get back to my other art projects that I have to do, like all of my revamping for the channel. I have so much channel revamping to do. One of my New Year's resolutions is to like revamp my entire channel because I wanna debut my 5.0 this year. Now, ideally, I will debut my 5.0 for my affiliate anniversary, but I don't know if it'll be ready by then, honestly. Yeah, I hope it will be, but I've been working on it for over a year and I still don't even have one of the outfits done. And I have to finish 3 of the outfits minimum by the debut. And also a lore video, and also I had to redo all my panels and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Do this one, and then this one's gonna be 7. At that point, we should switch that probably to the January 2025. Got a month and date it. Or not month and date, month and year. Month and year. Gotta have month and year on all of my art things so that I know where they came from. Alrighty. Ore? Ah! In here. What? Ore? Oh. Okay, maybe not that one. What? No? Where am I keeping these? Hold on. Oh, right there. Okay. This is the 7th one that I'm doing for this. 7. And there's 11 total. So yeah, we're having a time. Oh gosh, I have to mute this mic for a second. Yeah, I'm alright. Oh, come on, blanket. Don't do this to me. Get out of my way, blanket. Okay, you need to come back out of this box because I can use you another time. Come here. I'm at the point in the stage of my illness where I'm rationing tissues because I've gone through 4 boxes and I'm about to go through my 5th. And after the 5th box, I won't have any more tissues. So then I'll be forced to use things like paper towels, which are not very great with your nose. It's a thing. Anyways, where's my art glove? Yeah, let's draw. That's not my art glove. Where's my art glove? Art glove? Ah! There it is. Almost 30 minutes into the stream, and we're finally getting started. I really need to prepare before I start streaming. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's get my little... What? Oh, it's doing that thing where it freezes again. That's not me. That's not my fault. Okay. Okay, perfect. We got the sketchy color on. Got the sketchy pencil selected. Where is my references? They're over here. Come here, bud. Okay. Is that a scar? Okay, hold on. I need to reevaluate. That is a scar. Okay, that's a scar. How am I gonna switch up the design for this one? It's like there's a thing. There's like internally where I'm like, this is a good design. I like this. And then it's really hard for me to actually switch up the design because like I already like the design. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, how should I switch up the design I already like? Google. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Time for me to Google some references and absolutely not get started in the first 30 minutes of this stream. That's okay. Ooh. I'll start it eventually. I just need some maybe some outfit references. Uh it's fine though. Y'all can just listen to me yapping. It's a specialty of mine, I guess. I specialize in Japanese. Except when I don't. What was I gonna type in the search bar? Good lord, my brain is somewhere else. Maybe this? Maybe like that? Probably gonna get like a crap ton of AI stuff, unfortunately, because can't freaking. I miss like 10 years ago where I could type in a Google search for something and it would just be people drawn things, you know? Like, it's so disappointing. Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe if I maybe if it's specify. Uh, I wish there was a way to filter out specific websites because even if I just go in here and I like type minus AI, it's not gonna like take them out. Ah. Much, yep. I need something good. I need something good to work with, is what I need. Uh, and then I'm scrolling through and they're like, oh yeah, there's this website that has AI in the name. And this website that has AI in the name. And I'm like, at least they make it easy for me to tell, but like, ugh. This is hard, because like I said, I generally like this design already. So, like, I have no idea what I could do to, like, change it. Like, I want to put my own flair on it, but... Gosh, how would I go about doing that? Because, like, the color combination is pretty nice. It's already got some asymmetry going on, which I love asymmetry, so that's, like, fine. But, I don't want to really, like, disappoint them, because, people gave their characters to me, and I wanted to do something interesting, but, mm, uh, yeah, not really ideal in this situation. Uh, I feel like I'm just gonna end up disappointing the person that gave me their character, because, mm, some of these I'm looking at and they're like, oh yeah, this is totally what you're looking for. And I'm like, this is totally not what I'm looking for, but thank you though. It sucks. Like, you gotta find that spark, right? Like, you need to find the right spark to actually be able to draw. And it's just not sparking right now. None of these are speaking to me, so to speak. Maybe if I just. Maybe I could change the shoes a little. Like, I'm struggling to find something to, like, alter. Maybe this? This looks interesting. Maybe this will work. I could work with this, maybe. Uh? Uh-huh. Maybe that, and then maybe... I'm gonna slowly assemble the outfit, one reference at a time. Maybe I need like a really nice belt. That could be something. Maybe. Okay, maybe... Yeah. Maybe I'll just change some accessories, and then that'll be how I oomph it up, you know? Like, with my own pizzazz. Wow. Uh, Maybe... Can I do this? No. Yes? Ooh. I mean, I guess that's half decent. What the heck is this? Um, guess that's something. It's not quite what I'm looking for, though. But yeah, maybe that's the sort of category I need to be looking into. Hold on. Oh, what is this? Oh, whatever this is looks chaotic. Can't even tell what I'm looking at. That doesn't look spelled correctly. That's okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. My Google foo is I can speak. Well, that is a charming idea. The answer for that is still no. Mm. All I want is like a nice reference. Maybe if I take that out. Maybe that sort of thing? Gosh. The heck is that? Oh, some of these belts are crazy. Hmm. Hmm. Ugh, I guess that's fine. It'll have to do. I can't spend my whole time looking for references all day. Wouldn't be much of a stream, I don't think. But I do have to get some stuff done. Yeah, like I said, the most tricky part about this one is the fact that I generally like the design. So I'm struggling to find things to like alter to kind of make it my own. But that was like the whole point of the whole thing. So like I'm struggling over here. It's fine. Where's my pen? What's an interesting pose I can do that's not too basic that it's annoying? Let's figure this out, shall we? Let's draw it at a smaller scale. I always do better when I draw stuff at a smaller scale. I don't know why that is. Eh. Okay. Now, the pen should actually be closer to where I'm drawing stuff now, as you could see. I had to, like, manually move it. Thanks to Darla Doodles for telling me to just manually move the screen until it's closer to where the mouse is. 10 out of 10. Very useful tip. Okay, so we're gonna try and draw at a really, really small scale to figure out what pose I want. What pose do I want? Wah. Do something really simple. Simple but interesting. Simple but interesting. How do I keep it simple but interesting? I'm not. Gosh, I don't know. Oops. Maybe if I just do a little like. You ever just try to draw feet and then go, oh god, dear god, why? Why are feet like this? Why? Please help. Like I can't draw the thing where you can see the bottom of the foot. Like that is a massive struggle of mine. Like I can't draw the thing where you can see the bottom of the foot. Where like the foot's kicked up and you can see the bottom of the foot. Like I can't draw it. I don't know why I seem to be physically incapable of drawing that foot position, but like I can't draw that. ever. Need a reference for that position. Uh, I should do a study someday on drawing feet because, like, yeah. Anyways, you like that? That's a foot. Not the worst foot I've ever drawn in my life, but it's not the best foot I've ever drawn in my life. I want to have the staff for sure. This character has a staff for context. I want to have the staff because that would be interesting to have. But what side do I want to set the staff on? I changed the position of the face. Okay, either I would have like the staff out like this, or I would have the staff out like that. And I'm not sure which would look better. I think the left side of the image because the other side it might appear a little bit too imbalanced, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe. I do need to fix this though. Cuz this is too high up. Actually, is it? No. It very well might not be too high up. Like that's half decent. Yeah, this is a little bit better in terms of position, probably. However, I can't draw a straight line, as you can tell. I'm struggling. A straight line? Mm-hmm. This hand might be a little bit large, but we'll figure that out as we go, right? That's fine. I might have the hand come out in front a little bit, just so that I can... What are we looking at? Like this? Yeah. I have the hand come out because there's a little design on the gloves that they have. and I want to make sure that that's visible when I draw this, you know? Yeah, that's fine. I think as long as I can get a good sketch going, I can forgive myself for all of the time that I wasted. Feels a bit big. This feels a bit large, and I kind of hate myself for that. Why does it feel so large? Did I make it too big? Maybe. Maybe? I think I made it too large. Hold on. This is, why did I make it so large? I might have to reposition that hand. Maybe. Let's focus on getting the main shape of the body down first, I guess. Okay, yeah, because we have this. I like to call this me drawing the lungs, but I know very well that doesn't actually look like lungs. And then, of course, you have, like, freaking hip bones here. Um, and yeah, I definitely have to move the face. Oh, no. There we go. I don't want to have it, like, tilted forward a little. That's fine. And then, alright, where are we going from here? Might move it again in a bit, but, I'll definitely be moving it again. Because what did I draw? Mm-hmm. I want to have that kind of like tilted down a little bit, but now I'm worried that maybe that might be too ambitious. Yeah, am I though? Maybe it is too ambitious. Hold on. I I don't think that eye placement is quite where I need it to be. Maybe if I like, what am I doing? Is that right? Maybe. Hmm. Oh, why does that look so not ideal? Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing here. There's definitely an issue with the placement of the hand because it should maybe be ending somewhere about there. Maybe. I could be wrong. I might be crazy. No, it definitely needs to be pulled back. Okay. We're just gonna take this entire thing and move it back. Much better. I didn't make the pinky so long. That's problematic. I'll fix it. It's fine. I need a... And this other arm may also be too long. Potentially. Just a little. Why? Anyways, let's kind of redraw the line here for the staff a little bit. This is fine. I'll figure it out. I'm still not 100% sold on this overall. I might need to change the position of the eyes. I just want the pose to be interesting, you know? I need to practice more interesting poses. Can I draw a decent looking leg, please? Instead of whatever the heck that was. Yeah, thank you. We're about the halfway point. The foot might be small. I might have to make the foot bigger. Also, did I never draw a foot here? Maybe I didn't have to draw a foot here. But I feel like I almost should just have like a little something something. One day this illness will leave me and then I will be fine. Yeah, this foot down to the bottom seems way too small now. That seems more reasonable. Alright. See how tiny I made it. Yeah, we're gonna have to scale this up. We're not gonna scale it up all the way yet. Like I said, for whatever reason, I work better with detail on smaller scale. Which feels a bit backwards. My nose tickles, yo. My nose tickles so much. Ah, my nose tickles. Ah. Oh, fun conversation to have. So, first and foremost, I need to have water. I was going to start a monologue, but then I looked over, I saw the water bottle, and realized I haven't had a drink in like an hour. Alright, continuing the monologue. So I was on Blue Sky today, and while I was on Blue Sky, I made a little post or something about how complicated my VTuber models are, and how I don't think I could have anyone do my own custom VTuber model, because with my custom VTuber model for me, I don't actually focus on what I name the layers and other things, so it's like the most chaotic thing ever. And so I don't think I could like pawn off the rigging onto somebody else because of the fact that like it's so convoluted that I would be the only one that would be able to understand it. Plus, I have like a vision, you know, in my brain of how I want things to look. And because I know how I want them to look and I have a general idea, then I can make it better than if I were to entrust it to someone else. Um, it's part of the reason why when people commission me for rigging, I'm like, give me as much information as you possibly can because I want to be as close to their vision as possible. It's like a whole thing. But anyways, so someone responded and the response was just, "That's so sad." And I was like, "What?" Because like, huh? It's not supposed to be sad. It was just me making a comment talking about how complicated my stuff was. I was like, how is that sad? What? Huh? So as I'm responding to them and I'm like, well, that's a weird comment to make because this wasn't meant to be sad. Then they comment on my oh yeah, my character reference, my chibi character reference sheet. And they're like, "Oh, hey, this is like really cute. Could you follow me back?" And I was like, "My brother in Christ, I don't do follow for follow. Literally, if your account should speak for itself. Like if I go to your account and I go, "Oh, you're a cool person," then I'll follow you, right? Like if I like your art, I'll follow you. If I think you're a cool person, I'll follow you. That's just how it works. If I think your concept for a VTuber model is cool, I'll follow you. If you post random memes or something that I think are funny, I'll follow you, etc. I don't do follow for follow. I don't believe in follow for follow. I never will do that. The only time that I'll like get a follow and then follow back immediately is if it's A, someone I think is really cool, or B, one of the friends I've been chatting with found me and followed me and I'm like, "Oh shoot, I should follow you back cuz we're friends." You know? Well, after I commented with I don't do follow for follow, they hit me with another comment on another post and they're like, "Oh hey, can I join your Discord? I have a question I want to ask you." And so I could see how where that was going from 1,000 miles away because I was not born yesterday. And so I went to their profile to like check their account. And as I'm scrolling through all of their posts, which this is part of a dead giveaway. I will let you know. For those of you that aren't aware, this is a dead giveaway because normal people don't do this. Every single post was only plugging their own commissions. There were no other posts. Only posts plugging their commissions. Normal artists do not do this. They do posts of other things too. So real people do not just only plug their commissions. So that is a dead giveaway. If you're approached by someone who is trying to solicit you to commission them, first of all, that is the first red flag because normal artists don't usually solicit like that. Like they might approach you if you ask for help, maybe, but for the most part, they wait for you to approach them. So, anyways, red flag number two, every post being a plug for their commissions and nothing else. Real people don't do that. Anyways, so red flag number three, they every single post of their supposed quote unquote commissions was a different art style. Ooh, ah. Not the same art style at all. It's not just like, oh, it's a little bit off or, oh, they're mimicking another art style. No. They were all completely different from each other. So unless they were like completely stealing or tracing, both of which are not things you're supposed to do for commissions, yeah, no. So when they commented and asked, "Hey, can I join your Discord?" I was like, Absolutely not. I know where this is going. I know you're just gonna solicit me to commission you. I'm not interested. I never will be interested. Because if I am interested, I will approach that person first. Because that's how it should be. Anyways, that was my rant for the day. What shade do I want for the eyes? That's mm, that's the lasso tool. Okay. And drawing noses are like hard. I don't like drawing noses. The mouth should be somewhere around here. I'm good. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. I'm fine. Maybe not like that. I don't like that line. What am I doing? I'm not sure if this is acceptable or not. The eyes might be too small. I don't know. Are the eyes too small? I feel like maybe the eyes are too small. Pretty small, right? Yeah, I don't like the eyes right now. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't need that. Whoa! Uh, I like that. They look a little bit better when they're bigger, so that's fine. Okay, so like I said, there's like a scar here. Not bad. Scars give a character more flavor. Ugh. Shifting positions in my seat. Okay. And then I guess the hair looks kind of fluffy. I can handle fluffy hair. Whereabouts does the part seems to be around here. But then okay, this is very interesting. It's almost like they have a part that goes like diagonally like this. Because they have like a middle part here. Do I just... Sometimes I wonder if I hate myself or if I just can't draw. I feel like maybe that needs to come up more? I don't know, it just feels a little bit awkward. I don't know if there's a reason why it feels awkward, but it just kind of does. Maybe I put the hair too far down on the scalp? Yeah, maybe I need to raise it up some. Hold on. Okay, so maybe like up here? That kind of thing? Okay, so let's try up here. Yeah, it looks a little bit better when I put it higher up. Okay, so that was the problem. Got it. So we do have some strands of hair that are like going out here. Like, fine. How far? Okay, the hair goes down a little bit further. Trying to figure out how hair works is really something. Maybe a little bit of hair on this side too. No, that's too out of bounds there. Stop that. Down here though is acceptable. Okay, so we got our fluffy hair. We're gonna keep that because we like fluffy hair. Should I bring in the face a little more? Give a little bit more of a jawline. I don't know. Maybe need to do a little bit some more with those eyebrows, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, not bad. Now, if we could just kind of... Like, I wanna... I really need to do a study of faces at different angles, you know? Because, like, this is okay, but... It feels like it could be better. Okay. I almost feel like something's wrong with this arm. I don't know. Anyways, let's try and do a little bit of doodling here. So, let me see. The base, like the top, is just kind of like a basic shirt, which is fine. You ever just not at all understand how the human body works and then wonder why you never took anatomy and then continue to not take anatomy or any sort of lessons for anatomy and then you just continue to wonder why you can't make the human body look the way that it's supposed to? Yeah, me too. Um, let me see. For the most part, it seems to be kind of like a V-neck type thing. I can leave that be. Unless, no. How many have I done so far that have turtlenecks? And can I continue to just definitely with bias give everyone turtlenecks? Okay, so looking at that, what did I open? Stop it. Get out. Shoot. I opened a program that I didn't want to. Okay. Okay, so the first one, not quite a turtleneck, but might as well be. Second one, they got something around their neck, but it's not a turtleneck. Okay. Okay, it turns out that I've only done a turtleneck really for one of the designs, which kind of surprises me. I thought I would have done it more often because I'm biased and I really like turtlenecks. All right. Turtleneck? An excuse to do a turtleneck? Y'all don't understand my absolute love and adoration for turtlenecks. Will I ever wear a turtleneck besides on my actual official little VTuber model here? No. Except for maybe once when it's cold. When it's really cold. Other than that, no. But I love turtlenecks. I just don't like to wear them. Anyways, turtleneck, because I am biased and I like turtlenecks. I'm thinking, ooh, would this be more of a long sleeve shirt or like a short sleeve shirt? Because if it's a short sleeve, then the sleeves aren't going to show out the end of the jacket. But if it's a long sleeve, then the sleeves might show out the end of the jacket. Then again, if we're going to do kind of more of it like a it's fine. And then I do like the traces of like the orange going down the sides. Like I like that. That's good. That's good. That's nice. I like that. There's a necklace here. Some kind of is that a potion bottle or is that a rock? Possibilities are endless. I'll think about it later. For now, though, like we were doing some kind of fuzz for the jacket. Let's do the outline of the jacket here. So let's say you have a jacket. Let's actually, no. That's better. Okay. And then for the jacket, we maybe want to, like, do I like me a little bit of cropped jacket? Ooh, do I want to make it a full-size jacket or a crop jacket? Why did I just hit the D on my keyboard? What does that mean? I meant to hit F, and it's not doing anything. It's fine. Ugh. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we can't have it go all the way down if we want. Why do I always feel like regular length jackets are just really long? Am I just crazy? You're just you're just questioning your life choices. I do all the time, constantly. Okay, yeah, let's say we do this. I don't know, that looks off to me. That looks supremely off to me, actually. Why does that look so weird? Why does that look so weird? Regular length to me is down to my hips. I wear a lot of cropped jackets and stuff. Think like Attack on Titan. Those little tan jackets they wear. I wear a lot of stuff like that. Anything longer than that, my brain just kicks in and goes, "Oh, this is a long jacket." Even though they're probably normal length and I'm just weird. I think I need to make that a little bit less of a hard edge, maybe. It's still kind of a hard edge. Maybe if I have this come in more and then the other one. I don't know, I feel like I'm questioning a lot of my life choices right now. Always found those AOT tan jackets like super small. Oh, fun fact. I bought one in extra large. And the extra large one fit me. I don't know if it was just because it was Asian sizes. Although I don't think I would be that far off. So maybe they're just naturally small. This is, I don't know. Something about this is still off. Does this need to be longer, perhaps? Maybe? I'm starting to feel like I don't know how to draw jackets anymore. Okay, I went out too far with the fuzz. And I get the fuzz around the jacket. I need to tone that down a little. That's a little too crazy. And then, the jackets kind of have like a sharp angle at the edge, I guess I can describe it as. Do they go all the way down? Oh, I'm not sure what to do about this pattern. Oh, never mind. There's a side angle. That gives me a better idea. Okay. So it's almost like, okay, let's say it goes down like this, and then there's like that kind of thing. That. And then from there you kind of get this like continuation. Okay. It goes all the way kind of like, I want to make sure it covers the wrist enough. And then, no, we're not going to cough. Stop it. Towards the end, it looks like the sleeves do something really interesting. Yeah, they do something really interesting, which is that they do like this. Like, I can dig it. Oh god, I'm fighting so hard to not cough. Ah! I'm fine. Actually, that's not quite it. I should do a little bit something more there. It should go more off to the side, I guess. Wait, it's a little hidden, and then of course around the sides here. Wait, hold on. How does this look? Yeah. That. Mhm. Like, I like the jacket. Again, I like so many different parts of this design. Um, I'm gonna be trying in coming weeks to start moving away from stream elements. Nice. So I see what they did with the jacket. I'm not quite sure I understand the route that they went with the jacket. Okay, see the belts that they kind of have here? They kind of have like some belts. Stop it. One belt, and then another belt. I should make that a little bit larger if I'm gonna make that one that large. I feel like, oh god, I keep making one side too high compared to the other. Like, that's part of the reason probably why it's feeling so off. Where do I put this? Okay. I don't even think I'm gonna see it that well. Okay. Maybe I don't do those. I'm struggling them to get them to look the way that I want them to, so like maybe I just leave those be. I want to do like gonna sound interesting. Do I want to do like a quilted kind of pattern for the upper part of the jacket? Like if y'all know what I'm talking about, where it's like kind of quilted up at the top and then like it fades into a pattern where it's like not quilted and then there. I need a visual representation of what I'm talking about. No, my mental image is good enough. It's just a question of if I want to go that route or not. It looks like we have this side with the buttons. Mm-hmm. And then border at the bottom of the jacket. And then I'm thinking about making it more like a... I want to do like a two-stripe thing. No. No. No, I don't want to do a two-stripe thing. One. I just cannot, for the life of me, figure out what is wrong about this image. Because there's definitely something wrong with this image that's making the jacket look off, but I can't figure out from either angle, like, what it is that's making the jacket look weird. Am I just dumb? I mean, it's entirely possible that I'm just stupid. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe that? Maybe that's what's messing me up. I don't know. I mean, now it looks weird for other reasons. But, I mean, maybe that's better. uh, hi, hi. I'm doing good. I'm a little eepy. I'm still recovering from a cold that I've had for like the last 2 weeks, unfortunately. Yeah, thank you. I'm thinking that could be about where the shirt ends. How do the gloves look again? Okay, they're normal gloves. They're not fingerless gloves. Okay. Like that. Good. Currently working on my friend's cosplay outfit. Nice. What's the cosplay for? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, I can zoom on this. Okay, there we go. I need to switch my position in this chair. Okay, so, oh, hmm. Uh, for the most part, it looks like. Oh, how does that work? Let's just say there's a little bit of a little cuff or something for this glove. And then this looks to be separate from the cuff. A whole separate entity. Except. I guess it's got like little. Where the knuckles would be. Ah! I am working Shikamaru's from Naruto, but he's wearing the 8th Hokage cloak. Okay. I know personally in Naruto, I really like the color scheme of Anbu. I just think the color scheme is nice. Cause I had where I worked, we had like this. I don't know how to describe it. Windbreaker, maybe? That's probably the closest I can get to what that actually was. But it was like a hoodie, but it was a windbreaker. And it was the Ambu design. And it looked really cool. I'm contemplating the meaning of life. I'll get there. Ambu, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think I'm not gonna lie, Naruto is not like my biggest forte here, but I think Kakashi, not Kakashi. Kakashi was part of Umbu at one point. I just squint at my references. Yeah. Squint. Okay. Looks like maybe at the other knuckle they have another thing. One of the youngest members, actually? Oh, okay. The sixth Hokage been really... I'm gonna be honest. Usually it's the people that don't want to be that do one of the better jobs. I don't know why that is. Yeah, I don't know why that... Why is that? Maybe it's because they're less corrupted by power? Because they didn't want it? Maybe. I don't know, I just started thinking about that all of a sudden. Okay, so... And then... I'm not saying Tobirama did a good job, but... And then there's some elaborate design on the glove. Do I want to draw it out? I'm like, that one. Very geometric design. Let's say, let me just draw it separate for just a second. Okay. I'm gonna draw a line, and then we're gonna draw another line. We're gonna make this sort of diamond shape. It's not gonna be 100%. It's gonna look better when I actually use the line tool to do this because this is not ideal. But like the design looks something like this. I'm not done yet. And there's like little uh. Anyways, yeah, it's like that. Or Hugh's End, because I'm gonna be honest, when Danzo came into the picture, everything was everything was corrupt. Okay, let me keep the aspect ratio on this. And then we're gonna put it onto the glove. Like that. There we go. It gets the point. I might need to make the lines on the outer edge of the fingers actually stand out more because it's crazy how much they just don't. There we go. That makes me feel better about that. Is it ideal? No. Does it work? Mostly. Kakashi and Shikamaru are the only people who are not corrupt, was forced to be Hokage. Yeah. Oh, wait, here's a close-up image of the thing I was asking about earlier. It looks like it's a little crystal. However, the way that it's held in place, I can't say I agree with, because there's nothing supporting the bottom part of the crystal, so it could, like, absolutely fall out of that netting. Or could it? I don't know, I don't understand netting that well. Okay, so we're gonna keep this little necklace thing, because, like, it could be important lorically. I don't know other people's lore enough. I don't want to, like... Let's say that it's like a little rock. And then they have like this. And then from there they have like that. And then from there they have like down again. And then I would have something like on the bottom like that. Because I feel like that's more secure and less likely that it's going to fall through. People are... Oh. Oh, geez. That makes me wonder what he did to deserve that. He's probably one of the best people for the job. I'm not gonna lie. There's this. How do I say this? I'm trying to say this in not a mean way, because I tend to be blunt sometimes. Um, but people who watch only the big anime, like Naruto and One Piece and like Bleach, and then basically like nothing else, um, they don't tend to have the best taste. I'm not saying that those shows aren't good shows. I'm just saying if they only watch those shows and nothing else, they don't really have good taste. Cuz there's like what is like maybe it's not quite tunnel vision. That's not what I'm thinking of. Narrow-minded? I'm trying to say it nicely, but I feel like everything coming out of my mouth is an insult. It's not meant to be that way. Um Basically it's like close-minded, maybe that might be the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I've noticed some people who will like they'll only watch like the big three or like the big five, and then they'll just have like some of literally the worst takes I've ever seen in my life. Like on God. I mean, there are people who watch and have been big shows but never seen it themselves. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie. I've learned better than to just badmouth any show. Like, if I haven't really gotten into the show or watched the show, I won't defend it. I won't like insult it, cuz like that's not for me to say, you know? Cuz like if I haven't seen it, it's not really my place to judge it, you know? Like I have not really seen hardly any of Dragon Ball, but I can't like say Dragon Ball's a bad show or Dragon Ball's a good show just because other people like it or other people hate it, because, I haven't seen it myself, so it's not my place to say if it's a good or bad show. That's like my philosophy on anime, anyhow. That's my mindset, yeah. Now, I will give people recommendations for anime all the time, constantly, forever, unprompted sometimes. Like, for example, if y'all haven't seen Solo Leveling, 10 out of 10, you should go watch Solo Leveling. Very good. Very, very good. Hey, and if you feel like it, you could read the webcomic because very good, very nice. And it has a sequel. Dun dun dun, yeah. Dun dun dun. Oh, Kieran, I'm probably gonna make Thradix watch Solo Leveling, so whenever I start doing that, you can absolutely feel free to join in, because the more the merrier. I like explaining things to people because I read the entire webcomic, so it makes it really fun for me to see people's reactions to stuff. Oh no, the tinnitus. I don't actually have tinnitus, but every once in a while I get a ringing in my ears, which I realize it might be tinnitus, but I don't think I have it. It's not constant. It's just there sometimes, and then it goes away. Okay, so I think maybe I'll leave the belt. but like I'll bring them up more. Like that. My friend, she doesn't want to watch. Oh, okay, I understand that. Yeah. Episode 1 is definitely a difficult one to get past. Very difficult to get past. In fact, the only reason I watched it at all was because it was so bizarre. I I had to make myself watch it because of how bizarre it was. I mean, yeah, a lot of people would defend it. It's a very rough start. And also sometimes rough in the middle. If anything, the roughest part's the aliens, because they're kind of hard to explain or defend at all. Um, I mean, I will say it was a good episode. I do think it was a bit odd. I wouldn't. Mm, See, if I were to pick like an episode that I would call peak for Dandadan, it would be the Oh my god, what is her name? The what was it? Acrobatic Silky? Was that what it was called? Like that was peak. That was very good. Tragic, but very good. Oh yeah, no, if it went further than that, that would have absolutely taken people out. That heck, it might not have ever gone on the air if it went farther than that. I'm gonna make this maybe like a little pointed just for a little bit of flavor. Maybe. Just for fun. It got yeah. Honestly, I'm amazed it didn't get censored in the US. Ignore that, please. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Whenever I make spaghetti, I do this thing. Some people have called me weird for this, but I like it personally. No, you're fine. You're fine. Um, with spaghetti, I'll like put seasonings on the meat that I cook for the meat sauce because I do a meat sauce unless I'm lazy and then I just dump marinara in a pot and heat it up. Um, but like I'll do a meat sauce and I'll like season the meat in the sauce with seasonings. But also, what was the other one? Oh yeah, yeah. I drown my pasta in cheeses because I think the cheese balances out with the acidic tomato sauce quite well. Because cheese is basic, and then the tomatoes are acidic. So they kind of balance each other well, I think. And so I put like a bunch of mozzarella and parmesan and also romanos. So I end up doing like this 3 cheese spaghetti thing. It's quite good. However, tonight we're having hot dogs. I'm fine with that though. I like hot dogs. Felt like because Dan Dan, it goes back to the conversation of fan service, specifically like Naruto and My Hero Academia. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's quite distasteful to do fan service for like characters in high school. I don't know. It just feels distasteful. I mean, I get it. Most anime are made for like teenagers, but like still, there are some points at which it's kind of a little excessive. Like for me, now if you want fan service for me, mm, You just put them in a nice outfit. Like, if you give me a character and then you put that same character in, like, a fancy dress or a tux, mm, that's all I need. That's all I need. It's nice. That's what people are saying about Kishimoto and his assistant Ikemoto. Lots of motos. But yeah, like, legitimately. Like, for example, if you took, like, from Jujutsu Kaisen, if you took Satoru Gojo and you put him in a tux, I might die on the spot, personally. Um, but yeah, like, for me, fan service, clothes. Clothing. Yes. I need to draw a belt. I got really sidetracked. I've been rambling. I've been yapping this whole time. Okay, so we want to do a belt. Let's say that's pants, and then right below the pants line, that's where we need to have the belt. Oh, I'm covering the belt buckle. That's kind of sad. I didn't intend to do that. Oh well. Ikamoto is Kishimoto's assistant. He's that one that helped. Well, yeah, I know in Japan that the manga creators, they have assistants and stuff that help them with doing backgrounds or like putting on the screen tones and other things, inking, etc. Like, yeah, I know. I was just commenting about how a lot of them their ain't I can't speak. Their names were ending with moto. I don't know if it's like a popular sense of naming or something over there. Do this for the pants. Do we want to do pockets? Yeah. You know, I don't see a lot of names with moto in anime, actually. Like, the only one I can think of is maybe Sugimoto. And I can't even tell you what anime that character's from. It's just a name that is in my brain. And it sounds really familiar. But I don't know from where. Just somewhere in some anime, I heard the name Sugimoto. Somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna do the belt buckle? Oh, do I want to do pockets? That's the important question here. Also, um, that seems to be a holster, which is fine. Holsters aren't bad. This came about when Kishimoto and Ikemoto went to France for the Naruto Boruto event, where they got interviewed about when they said they liked the first episode of Dandadan with that said scene. Eh, like, if I had to say that I like that scene, I would pick like a specific thing that I like about that scene. Like, for example, I like the fact that it is a good representation of Turbo Granny helping women that are in danger. Because, she was in that tunnel protecting the spirits of all those girls. So it kind of made sense when Turbo Granny like kind of came to the rescue a little bit, even though at the time it seemed completely random. But when you learn a little bit more about Turbo Granny, it makes way more sense that she would have actually come to the aid in that scene. Yeah, see, it's about picking your words. That's what it is. Like in today's day and age, you can't just come outright and say, "Oh, I like something" or "Oh, I hate something." Like you have to be specific because people will take you too literally. I mean, I'll take people literally too, but if it sounds odd at first, I'll think about it too hard. And when I say I'll think about it too hard, I mean I will think about it way too hard in order to try and make sense of it. And the conclusion I draw may or may not be accurate in the end. Ooh, how did I want to do this again with the belt? Did a ba 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 ba. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting like a little pouch here or something. And then maybe that can go down to wherever the holster is. By the way, an ad break is gonna start soon. Um, if y'all need to go like get a drink or take a break, now would be the time to do that since it is going to start that soon. Ishimoto and Ikomoto got backlash for that, yeah. But yeah, because the ad break's starting soon, it's gonna be about 3 minutes. So if y'all need to take a break or rest or do something, I have to do 3 minutes of ads so I can cancel out the pre-roll ads for about 60 minutes. This is the only way. I apologize. But yeah, I'll be taking a break and getting some water as well. So now would be the time for that. Why did I hit the X? Anyways, I will see y'all when you get back. Whenever that may be. Yeah. Thradix, you say see you soon. Thradix, you're subbed. You don't have ads. Ah. Water is good. I'm fine. Thradix, what the heck is that badge? Oh. Wait, they made badges for watching Elden Ring during the Shadow of the Erd Tree expansion launch? Ah, I I'm kind of frustrated now because I actually watched Elden Ring like like a day or so after they like announced it. Was that not like enough time to get that? That's crazy. Rigged. Ah. Absolutely not. Speaking of rigged, I am going to have to play some Pal World tonight. They've been one of those watch for several hours things. Maybe I didn't meet the meet. Maybe I didn't meet the watch requirements. Possibly. Yeah. All right. I drank some water, so that's good. I might only be able to finish the sketch today because I'm taking my sweet time with this sketch. This is not originally how long I wanted to sketch for because I am on 2 hours of basically sketching. Now, if I get rid of the first 30 or 40 minutes it's still over an hour of just sketching. So that's probably all I'm going to be able to manage to do today is just the sketch. Which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. And then I gotta figure out how to, I gotta figure out how to set up, where did it go? I'll find it later, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to set up the, what is it? The stream deck? Yeah, the stream deck that I got. I probably would only use it for my, toggles for my model, but like, I don't know if I should wait to use that until after I revamp my model entirely. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I get to go back to doodling now. Okay. We are back. Yes, welcome back. So I'm liking the asymmetry here with the holster. So I'll keep that. Back to what I was saying. Yeah. I lived. Yes. Sadly, I died. But I lived. I don't even remember where that original audio is from. What kind of belt is this? Very interesting buckle they have. Very elaborately drawn. Could I have done that? No. Oh! Oh, Ice Age. Oh my god, I haven't seen Ice Age in forever. Samurai 8 sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar? Hold on, I have to Google that now. Okay. Despite the fact that the title sounds familiar, I've literally never heard of this in my life. Is it? Hold on. What if I just... That's probably why. Okay. The reason why Samurai 8 sounds familiar is because there's literally a series called Samurai 7. And while I haven't seen that series, I know about it because it's based on the Seven Samurai. At least I think it is. Was that the one that was based on Seven Samurai? Seven Samurai was a great film. It was one of Toshiro Mifune's earliest films that he acted in. 10 out of 10. Pacing might be a little bit slow by today's standards, but still quite good. In fact, it's the basis for... Oh my god. What was it? Hold on. There we go. Seven Samurai was the basis of the Magnificent Seven, if you've ever seen that Western. In fact, a lot of Westerns are based off of samurai films, actually. Most of Clint Eastwood's Westerns are based off of samurai films. I'm can't have it be like completely flush with the skin here. All right, color these in a little bit. Just so that I can differentiate them. Doesn't matter if anyone else can, but you know what. Is that a stripe going down the side of the pants? It is. It is a stripe going down the side of the pants. Oh. Oh. The sneeze never came. I'm good. Okay, so I can't show it on this side. Not really. But on the other side, I can totally show it. The stripe going down the pants. Yeah, I didn't even know Kishimoto worked on Samurai 8. In fact, a lot of people did not know. Yeah, I heard. I'm gonna say I heard. In what I Googled literally not even a minute ago, I saw people saying that apparently it was very, very cliche. And because of that, it just simply could not compete with the other manga series that were serialized out there. And it kind of just became drowned by the other series that were a little bit less cliche. I read it and I can confirm it was. See, I'm good with a cliche every once in a while, but like, you still have to put in a little something something to like make it different, you know? I understand what Kishimoto was going for, but it just did not hit. Ah. Like, I think a good example of ways to use cliches in your favor is something like Konosuba. Konosuba is super cliche. However, it knows that it's cliche, and it uses the fact it's cliche to subvert your expectations and do other things that aren't quite as cliche. So that's quite good. What's another example? Most of the examples I have are isekai, unfortunately, because isekai are terribly overdone at this point. They have inundated the industry, and I think it's about time that everyone gives them a rest. Like, I love a good isekai as much as the next person. In fact, it's my favorite subgenre of fantasy. I love isekai. However, switch it up a little bit. Like, give me a reverse isekai or something. Like, give me someone from a fantasy world, like, showing up in modern day. Like, give me something different. Give me someone from a fantasy world being isekai to another fantasy world. Like, they don't have to be from Japan every time. They don't have to all be the same basic looking standard high schooler teenage boy with like freaking black hair and just like do something different. Actually, why you went back to Boruto because Samurai 8 flopped hard. I mean, I can kind of get it. Like, you, because, Kishimoto's been doing Naruto for quite some time. And I'm gonna be honest, they should not have gone ahead and made an anime for Boruto. They should have let the manga maybe build a little bit first, because the way things are going, it's kind of how most big anime are probably doomed to go. Because after a while, the creator doing the same thing for so long is either going to A, end up repeating plot points, B, end up contradicting their own plot points by accident, or C, is simply going to run out of ideas. You can only go on for so long. To be honest, I don't even really think Boruto should have been a series to begin with. I feel like after Naruto, they should have just dusted their hands and been done with it. And then, like, if they really wanted to, do something completely different. Like, you don't have to do ninjas or samurai. Like, do something different. Kind of like how the creator of Full Metal Alchemist, after Full Metal Alchemist, made some random series about agriculture. At least I think I'm getting that right. I thought that series was made by the same creator as Full Metal. I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, like do something completely different. Like for example, the creator of Konosuba, apparently they wanted to stick to the isekai genre, but instead of doing another thing that was basically just like Konosuba, they went and they made a series about like imagine like one of the villain grunts from like Power Rangers ends up being yeeted to another world in order to like push along the world conquering of the evil organization. Anyways, it's different, you know? It's not the same thing. Like you need to break out of your shell a little bit. Get away from the like doing the same thing for so long gets boring. It gets mundane. You need something to like pop you out of it, you know? I like this song. From the rhythm game, Citus. Yeah! The thing was, the main problem with everything went wrong was one person, Kodachi, by far was the worst producer in charge of Boruto, especially at the beginning. Boruto only got better when Ikemoto was in charge. Kishimoto came back, and Kodachi stepped down due to allegations of him what he did to women in the workplace. Oh. Hmm. You mean like producer for the anime, or do you mean like an editor for like the manga? What am I doing? Anime and manga. Okay, interesting. Again, though, they should have let the manga build before they tried to make any sort of anime from it because, like, I know they're like super excited. They're like, oh my god, Naruto was such a big moneymaker. Let's absolutely just go straight in and do the other one. But, like, that's how you end up with an entire story arc about a freaking raptor. I I can't even begin to guess where that even came from. A lot of people told Kodachi that, but he didn't want to listen. Well, that's why one of my favorite anime always waits for the manga to get enough for them to actually make a season, which is why sometimes there's like 6 years between seasons, but I don't care because it's still a good series and it's on season 7. So it's fine. Okay, we're gonna do this for this side as well because it's on both sides. I don't know if I need a pocket or if I should just. I'm gonna end up not having that foot showing at all whatsoever. I think most people hated Kodachi. Yeah. I mean, based off of how you're describing it, I can see that. Is that too small? I think it's too small compared to the other one. Hold on. I could fix that. Okay, so we want it to be kind of. It looks mostly flush with the top, and then we go down, and then. There, that way I can still have the. That looks better. I get you want to keep the hype and keep one of the big names alive, but trying to milk it without any real substance isn't going to help your case. Yeah. Because Boruto is officially ranked the highest for the amount of filler of any anime ever, which is insane. One Piece has actually quite a low amount of filler, but if you keep in mind it's a percentage and how many episodes One Piece has overall, One Piece still has a fairly substantial amount of filler. Because last time I checked, they had about 10% filler, but 10% filler of a series that's like 1,000 so episodes long, that's at least 100 episodes of filler. Yeah, I think last time I checked, Boruto was anywhere from 80 to 90% filler. 110? But yeah, that's still a substantial amount of filler. It just doesn't seem as much because you're basing it off of a percentage of how much filler there is. And I mean, realistically, it makes sense with the percentage. Like, yeah, judge it by percentage. Cause what was Bleach? Bleach was like maybe 40% filler. Like, that's still a lot. At least One Piece, it kind of works. It's all about random adventures and venturing to islands with crazy stories. Yeah, yeah. For Bleach, personally, it was kind of annoying because they would make one fight like 15 episodes long and sometimes have an entire filler season in between in the middle of a fight, which is crazy. Like, just have the fight, bro. I don't care if you need to take like a 5 or 6 month or more sabbatical. Like, chill. That Kishimoto already debunked because some of the arcs were written by him alone. Oh, I don't know. Like, see what I'm saying when I say filler, I mean like not manga canon. So like if it wasn't in the manga, even if like the creator like wrote it specially for like the anime, it's still considered filler because it was not in the manga. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cause like I don't think it's possible to have a filler arc in a manga, and it really annoys me when people will describe an arc in a manga as filler because my brother in Christ, it's the manga, it's not filler. Unless maybe it was like based off of a light novel and then that wasn't in the light novel. But like you can't describe something from the original work as filler. It's not a filler arc because it's in the original work. Filler implies that they're trying to fill the time with something because the original story hasn't gotten farther enough. And yeah, there's a difference between anime canon and manga canon. Like, I know it's weird, but like, there's weird little classifications like that. Okay, so I'm gonna change the style of the boots. How am I gonna do this? Let's say up, down, like that. That's where people get confused with the manga canon and the anime canon. Yeah. Like, for example, there's a lot of things that are bring that in a little bit more. No, maybe? Yes, I don't know. There's not really a lot, but there's a few differences between like the Demon Slayer anime versus the Demon Slayer manga. I absolutely adored the manga. I absolutely adore the anime. They're close enough to each other that I personally do not have a problem. However, they did remove some scenes that I thought were quite nice in the manga that they didn't have in the anime, and while they were smaller scenes, they did feel quite meaningful. So, like that those scenes would be manga canon, which I consider to be the true canon because it's the original work. And then of course you have the anime where they actually have added some extra stuff in the anime that, to be honest, absolutely could have been in the manga. Totally. And I'm fine with considering that canon because of how close it seems to the original work, but it was not in the original work. So it would be anime canon. So it's just kind of like what you do and don't want to kind of take as canon. But overall, I consider Detective Conan. Does Detective Conan have the most filler? I thought the most filler was Boruto. Okay, this is like, what are they considering filler? Because on this list is also Pokemon, and to be honest, I don't know that you can consider anything in Pokemon filler. Because the entire series is just a whatever. So, like, what are they even considering filler? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm saying Pokemon filler is on this list, which is like, what are they considering filler? You know, one of the things that annoys me the most about Detective Conan is the fact that I can't start watching it from the beginning because Crunchyroll, from whatever reason, only starts from like episode, like, I don't know, 300 something, and you can't like watch the original beginning of the series. Like, what even? Now, the bleach filler was so bad that I literally just watched a summary video with my dad to get him caught up for Thousand Year Blood War because We couldn't bear to sit through it. It was that bad. Like, Bleach is a good series, but the rewatchability is impossible. And if you're not watching it weekly and you're watching it all at once, it is the most infuriating thing because at least 5 to 10 minutes of the 24-minute episode is dedicated to recap, which is awful. Yeah. Now, I will say Thousand Year Blood War arc has been doing a lot better with that. And the original um seasons of Bleach, like towards the beginning, the very beginning, didn't have that problem. It was only after really only after they started doing like entire seasons of filler that the recaps got so bad. And it's like, if you need to do entire seasons of filler and then also have recaps take up like half of your episode, then I think maybe you should just wait for the manga to get forward more, bro, because this is not it. Like, it's not great. Huh? Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Oh, God, I'm dying. Thank you for the follow. No, you're good. You're good. You don't even worry about it. I'm gonna do that. And then we gotta make it look more interesting. Okay, so this one I kind of got like that, and then around, and then, Then I know in a few days, a series that I really like is getting its second season, so I'm very excited for that. Freyrin was supposed to come out at this time, but now I'm confused because I don't see anything anywhere on Freyrin, and I'm like, where is it supposed to be? That will be good enough, I'm sure. Staff, what do I want the staff to look like? Oh, I did forget something. They have like these little knee pads, but it's like I'm confused by them because like they're there and then they're not like actually like it's like they're built in almost. Yeah, they're like built in. Ah, actually, why Boruto's anime is currently on hiatus. Boruto anime is not returning until 2027 or 2028 or even 2029 to fix production and scheduling issues, which I'm not surprised from this announcement. That makes sense. See, I just don't know what happened to like the good old days when you could do like 5 seasons of an anime in like less than 10 years. What happened to that? And they were like good anime too. And like you'd be able to get not even just anime, television shows in general. Like a season of a show would be, a season, and then the next season would be the next season of the show. It's like, what happened to production? You'd feel like with all the technology that we have nowadays, that the production would be able to keep up and you'd be able to like get out the shows just as quickly as you were able to, like, 20 years ago. Like, what happened? Like, why are we slower now? That feels kind of counterintuitive. I know how clothes work. It's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. It's not fine, but I'm gonna fix it. It's still not great. What do I want the staff to look like? Money investors, people wanting VAs to swap to AIs, backlash and halts. Well, the thing about that, um, if we're talking specifically just the Japanese anime industry, they don't really have as much of an issue with I don't think, because a lot of them are like, no, we're not going to do AI. That's stupid. So, like, there's that. But, like, I'm just talking about, like, with the technology that we have, we should be able to at least, if not faster, keep up with the production of, like, 20 years ago. Or, at the very least, at least be half as fast as 20 years ago. Um, but it's like absurd at the level that we fall into, you know? Because if you look at how long it took Sailor Moon to finish as an anime originally, and then how long it took Sailor Moon to finish as an anime now with the Sailor Moon Crystal remake, it's insane. Like, I can hold on, let me pull up numbers. Okay. So it was 5 years. 5 years for the original Sailor Moon. Um okay, so like this one is like maybe 7 years. So 5 versus 7. So it got like slower, even though it's like the same series, which is crazy. It seems like with the original one, 5 years, 5 seasons, they did like a season a year. But you have some series nowadays where like you don't see a series for like 2 or 3 years, which is insane. Okay. I dig the staff. Kind of got like a certain vibe to it. Okay. Let's say, why am I not Why am I not drawing right now? Hello? Got our little circle on this on the thing. And then inside the circle, we have a smaller circle. And inside of that circle, we have a smaller circle. It looks like we got some lines. Now, I add some extra lines. I want it to like feel like a little planet. I'm gonna give it like a ring, kind of like Saturn. Um, now I saw the bit about the blue vortex time skip. Yeah, but they do need to build up for sure. And then okay, so let's have this part here. Around. And then, besides the solo leveling watch party, I should also do a Demon Slayer watch party in my Discord, because I know I'm making Thradix watch all of Demon Slayer, and I know I made Gira watch all of Demon Slayer, but I need to make everyone watch all of Demon Slayer. I have a problem. However, Apothecary Diaries is also a good candidate, because I quite enjoy Apothecary Diaries. It's one of my favorite manga, even though there was that issue with tax evasion. The funny thing is, I think chapters are still coming out. That either means they have an assistant working on it, they found a new artist, or they're working from prison. Called Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. The time skip is actually fire and fun. The only problem people have is Ikemoto is kind of obsessed with fan service. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that's a big problem in the anime and manga industry is fan service, because I'm not gonna lie, the number of times I've read a series, a female character has appeared, nothing has happened at all with the female character. They just appeared and introduced themselves. And then I go to the comment section, and it is literally everybody going, oh my god, I can't believe they introduced a woman. It's gonna be a fan service character. Oh my god, I hate women in manga. Oh my god, they're so awful. It's disgusting. How dare you be within 30,000 feet of the main character at all? I can't believe there's women. That's how bad it's gotten. That's how bad fan service has gotten, to the point that it's literally just made manga fans hate women. Like, I read a special genre, and in that genre, if a woman so much as breathes in the same public space, they're immediately targeted. Because they're like, I don't know, probably a homewrecker or something. Okay, so here it looks like they were trying to do, like, maybe a solar or a sunbeam type pattern thing. Oh my god. Wait, for real? She has an Aether plushie? uh yeah, people do that. I don't know what their problem is with Emily. Oh my gosh, like Emily, I don't think her character design is bad, but so many people hate her character design for some reason. And it's like, bro, what did she do to you? Like, personally, where did she hurt you? Because you seem to be very offended by the fact that she exists. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably do a little spiky. She's so beautiful, but people call her a bad filler, lifeless character. Yeah, people are so mean. Like, for example, I love to use. Oh, ooh, I got whacked. I love to use Sino and Ayato as two of like my main DPS characters, and then there's someone's like, if you use these characters, you suck because they're not even good characters and they're so bland and they're pointless. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, Sino, who has probably one of the more interesting character backstories. That Sino? And then Ayato is like, sure, he's just kind of like a rich dude with weird taste, but he's still a good character. Yeah, he's got puns. Let me see here. You're definitely correct because I kid you not, when the Boruto time skip happened and it was peak last year, so many people kept sexualizing Sarada because she was older. Same with Sumire and other Boruto female characters, which is crazy because it goes back to exactly what you said. Yeah. A lot of people actually pointed out something really funny, and that's like in the original Naruto, no matter the personality or story of the female character, they all basically ended up just being housewives, whether or not it suited their character or not, which is really silly to think about, but also is technically true for the most part. Then I'll do like little tinier offshoots. But yeah, I think they really need to like reevaluate fan service in the anime industry because it's gotten so bad that people are now just officiously like they'll vehemently attack any character. And I think the only exception is when it's fan service for women. If the fan service is for women, it's not as problematic for whatever reason. Oh yeah, no. Fandoms are always awful. I will say there are a few fandoms that I've never really had a problem with. Like for example, I have never personally had a problem with the Demon Slayer fandom. They're all usually very accepting of people's OCs and other things, so it's not too bad. I haven't seen any bad apples there. They probably exist. I just haven't personally seen them. Um, I know the fandom for My Hero is considered one of the worst fandoms. Period. Uh, and then of course people that like one of the big three, that basically becomes their entire personality, and their entire personality is just about how great those shows are. Probably. Probably. I can see that happening. Like, something silly. Like, I heard that the ending was not that great. I completely kind of lost interest in it kind of towards the end. Not even towards the end, honestly. Like, right after they did the My Villain Academia arc, I just, like, I completely was shut off from it. I lost interest. Namely because they did a weird cut and it felt like there was going to be more in the season, but then apparently that was the end of the season and I didn't know, and then it didn't come back for like over a year. And then I was like, huh, I'm no longer interested. See, that's another bad thing about how long it takes to like get shows out and produced, because it's so long from the last time the show aired that nobody remembers what happened. And then like people have to go and like Google recaps and things like that. And that should not be something you have to do. You shouldn't have to have like a 15-minute recap video every time there's a new season of a series. The ending was kind of fixed with extra chapters towards the ending. People got mad was Deku getting with Uraraka instead of. Yeah, I know people got mad at that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually heard Uraraka got with Bakugo and not Deku. I don't know. Either way, the ending just seems kind of eh. Like it's okay, but for a series of its caliber, the ending just really doesn't live up to it. The same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen, which the ending for Jujutsu Kaisen was actually considered to be worse than My Hero's ending. So that's something. Okay. This is okay design wise. Like, is it my favorite thing? No. But is it okay? Yeah, it's fine. Um, might have to balance the staff a little bit more, but for now I'm just gonna kind of enlarge the image so that when I do start working on it again, I can have it be at the proper size I need it to be. Okay, there we go. Good progress, good progress. Mm. Ah, big stretches, big stretches. The Dekubaku shippers are kind of crazy. Oh, I'm about to private my Twitter because the amount of bots that I've gotten on my Twitter has gotten to such a degree that like I don't even want to open Twitter anymore. Like I am getting emails from Twitter at least 3 or 4 times a day from so and so has invited you to this private message and blah 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 every single time. And it's all like, "Oh, what's your type? What's your favorite what's your type of woman? What kind of woman do you like? Can I become your type?" And it's like, "Bro, bro, I don't swing that way." What? Anyways, they won't leave me alone and it's constant and honestly, they're not even in English half the time. They're like in Japanese. What? So, I am I'm basic I've reported every single one so far, but it's still happening. Like I'm gonna have to private my Twitter. Like I can't do this. Like it's too crazy. I literally cannot. But yeah, I think this might be where we wrap it up for the day. I privated mine last year. Yeah. I still have to go through and remove some more of my tweets because I'm slowly but surely removing all of my art related tweets from previous years. I got through 2021. I can't remember if I got through 2022, but I need to go through and do 2023. Weird way to show how well you are at learning Japanese. Yeah, I'm still learning Japanese. Oh yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I definitely need to like get some more work done on this. Like it's okay, but I need to actually like line art it and stuff. Like I said, once I finish this one, I'll only have 4 more. I've been doing these since September. It's basically been my entire life artistically since September. Besides my commissions, of course. That's a separate matter. But yeah, not too bad. Ah, if I knew how to rig it, I would love to do a little thing where I have the art tablet and I have the hand moving where my hand moves. Ah. However, I don't know how to rig that. You know, at some point, some people would think that my model was frozen because of how zoned out I become. Like, if I just like zone out, I can just. Anyways, let me find someone to raid today. Let me go ahead and put. Where's the winter cover? Ah, put that back up. Mm-hmm. Find a lovely person to raid. Who we got? Who we got? God, that was loud for me. Anyways, um, oh, this person's streaming art. Oh my god, their model is very cute. When did I? Wait a second. I guess. Did one of the people I follow rebranded? Because this, I recognize the username, but not this model. Maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe it was one of my VTuber roulette moments where I ended up following this person and I just don't remember. It happens. Let me go ahead and. Ah, okay. I need to switch off of Stream Elements eventually, soon, probably. And also change my ending screen to more match my starting screen. Anywho, let me go ahead and set up the raid since this lovely person is doing art. Mm-hmm. Okay, this time I'm not going to forget the raid message. If you would like to copy the raid message, here it is. Feel free to take that with you when you go. And if you have not joined the Discord yet, feel free to join there. If you do not accept the rules and get the corresponding role in the next, I don't know, hour or so after you initially join, I usually just assume you're a bot. I don't ban, I just kick. So if there's some sort of misunderstanding, just let me know. Then I can like fix it for you, and then you can come back in. Just make sure to accept the role and whatnot, so that you don't get like kicked out again. Anywho, if you like my artwork and stuff, you can check out my coffee here. And then, one moment. Okay, so yeah, they're my coffee. If you like my art, you can support me there. I take tips and stuff. Tips are generally non-refundable, but I also do commissions if you want to get a little bit something something. Um, and I'm working on setting up a VGen. I don't have it proper set up yet, but I am working on setting up a VGen. I think I'm gonna open commissions there within the next month. Anyways, I'll see you all next time for game. Bye bye, and boop, and boop.